Happy Mother's Day, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. So we're going to have a look at the chickens this morning in their brand new chicken coop. I told y'all last year that they tore down that old small yellow one and built this new one, and I haven't gotten out here to show it to you. So let's see if they put back the oh, they got them a rooster now. They didn't have a rooster before. So I wonder if they put the sign back up here that identifies it as the Coupe de Ville. Oh, they got some little steps for it. It is definitely a Cadillac version of a chicken coop. Isn't it nice? We got a bunch of happy chickens. Got them a barn style door here. Hey girls. Hey girls and boy. Hey. Oh, how did an egg get out there? I get recordings on my phone all the time from the office saying, "We have fresh eggs from our chickens in the office. If any of you want them, come get them." I haven't gotten them yet. I haven't run out of eggs yet, so I'll leave them for someone else who needs them. And I got a nice little run up there to the laying place. I know y'all are thinking you're going to get some food from me, but I didn't bring you any today. They don't have all the toys in here to play with like they do at over in Steve and Nina's homestead. They've got all kinds of CD discs hanging up and things for them to play with and peck at. All the little ones grew up. I can't even tell which ones are the older ones, and well, I know the ones I know the ones with the feathers, the real thick feathers, are some of the older ones, and I think the little white ones are the ones that were babies last summer. Oh, look, they got a fancy little watering system. Well, that's nice. Look, it's a barrel that catches the rainwater, a little cistern. How neat. It has a filter on it. I've never seen such a thing. That is so neat. Look, there's a rock shaped like a heart. I'm not going to walk over to the garden plot. We'll be going over there soon. I'm planning on planting my seeds. So my storage filled up. You know, I'm going to have to call Google because I pay $1.99 for 5 extra gigabytes or something of storage a month, and I don't think that they give it to me. I mean, why would the storage be filling up so often? It's not like I store a lot of stuff on there. I delete at least, you know, photos and videos and all of that. Text messages at least once a month. Anyway, I guess I was finished with the chicken coop video anyway. So now I'm on my way to Jill's. My son Jason, he called me about 7 this morning. I was still asleep. I had actually woke up at 7, but my body just felt so tired. So I went back to sleep and slept until about 8:30, and then I got up and brewed my coffee and sat down and started drinking my coffee, and then I called him back. They're at a campground. He said they just finished taking a shower outside. Every time I talk to him, he asks me something about our past, you know, when he was growing up. Today he asked me about that campground that we had gone to when I worked for the Tennessee Valley Authority in East Tennessee. I told y'all this story before, but I'll briefly tell it again. our neighbors had gone there camping. It was probably on Norris Lake or I think it's called the Clinch River. So we go in there, and it was early. It was about 6 o'clock. They had invited us to join them for a barbecue. We weren't going to stay. We didn't have the gear to camp, and I'm not really a camping person anyway. So we get there, and we go into the campground, and we eat with them and everything, and then we get ready to leave. It's about 10 minutes after 9, and the big steel gate is locked. So the campground caretaker, his trailer was right there by the gate, so John got out and knocked on his door, and he came to the door, and John asked him to unlock the gate, and he refused. He said, "No, it closes at 9 o'clock. I'll open it at 7 in the morning." John said, "Well, we need to get out. We didn't see the sign that said that it closed at 9, and, we have 3 kids in the car." And the old guy went and got his shotgun and pointed it at John and threatened to shoot him, and he was just in a drunken rage. John wasn't much better off. He had been drinking too, so they argued, and I finally got John to just leave, and he did back up the car and was going to ram it into the gate, but it was a new car. We had just bought a Nissan Maxima. So I talked him out of doing that. So we went back to the camping spot where our friends were camping and just sat in the car all night long. The 3 kids were in the back seat, and they finally did fall asleep. Didn't have a blanket for them or a pillow or anything. We weren't prepared to stay there overnight. So when I went into work on Monday morning, I was telling my coworker about what happened, and my boss, who was a very prominent attorney with the TVA, he overheard me saying that, and boy, he was so upset. He said, "That's false imprisonment." Then I realized I had a lawsuit that I probably could have filed against the TVA, but I wasn't going to do that, not with him being my employer. So he called the guy's supervisor, and he took care of it and fired that campground attendant. What a Looney Tune. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, how Jason, he's always talking about his childhood, and he thought that his dad did ram the gate and that we did get out of there. And I told him, no, we didn't. He didn't do that. So whenever he calls me, we always end up talking on the phone a couple of hours. Do y'all do that? Just you don't talk to your children, your adult kids every day, but when you do, you end up talking a couple of hours. You end up talking a couple of hours because you have so much to get caught up on. So I wish BB a happy Mother's Day, and they're there with her. They have her family there and their grandkids, so having a great time. So I just want to wish all the mothers out there a very happy and beautiful and healthy Mother's Day. It's so good to have y'all here on my channel, and thank you so much for watching and commenting. I did cook a breakfast with my Instacart food this morning. I didn't film it because I was still sleepy-eyed and had not even had my shower yet and was in my old blue robe. But I did take a picture of my breakfast, and I may put that up as my thumbnail. I don't know yet. So that's going to be about it for today. So like I said, thank you for being here. And if you're new, we would love to have you join my YouTube family. Please consider subscribing to my channel. And y'all just keep on coming back. Goodbye, guys.